Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Pepe Update. Today the market is falling down, but I want to take you back to maybe 2020 when I was a little bit younger, maybe 22, 23, and I didn't know what technical analysis really is about. I've been saying a lot of times, I've seen this situation and people think, oh, how is he making videos with a cool head? How is he just talking and talking? Back 4 or 5 years ago, it could have been a different story because being a newbie, you're going to be emotional. But now, things like this are just normal to me. Like, it doesn't even affect the routine that I'm having right now. I'm gonna have a coffee, I'm gonna have a workout routine, I'm gonna have food, everything. I'm gonna come back, open up the charts. Oh, okay, everything is crashing. Okay, bye. Simple. It doesn't really bother me, and the reason is that's theoretical. I want to show you practically why. So for this, I'm gonna go back and do some bar replays, right? And I'm gonna take you to this little bit of a time here. So I guess that's gonna be somewhere right over here, and so I'm gonna select the bar over there. Actually, just somewhere right over here, right? So zooming in into some of these, consider that this is back in May, and we're sitting in June of May, and sitting at June of or 15 2019. We're in 2024. Okay, so 4 or 5 years ago. The thing is that, consider me as a student, and I was saving $50 every single month, and every single month I put my $50 in BNB, right? So putting in $50 at BNB, I started buying at what is this, right? So my average is like I started buying at $33, and then it comes down. In this month, I get a little bit more extra money, and then I buy at $18 as well. That actually puts me at a nearly $24, $25 average buying, of course. And I just keep doing this, right? I keep on and on and on and on, just keep doing that thing all over again. So I'm just going to go back here a little bit one more time, and then fast forward. You do have, I think that selection right over there. All right, so fast forward, we're actually sitting at March 2021. I'm buying all the way here. I'm buying again. 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 I'm buying again, right? And all of a sudden, the market actually crushes all the way down to $6.7, right? I've been buying at 33, 34, $6. And this is true, guys. What I'm telling you, this is true because, again, these are the things that I want you to, these are the values you must get from me. I'm transferring this experience to you for your own benefit, right? For absolutely free of cost when you're hearing. So like this video so that others can hear as well what I'm about to say. So thing is, you're just dollar cost averaging, you're a student, and then you do this. Luckily enough, there are some few things that help me have my cool. Even as a beginner, even as a first newbie when I entered into crypto, at least what I knew back then was this is an investment. That was the only plan, nothing more than that. I didn't know what crashes are, I didn't know what manipulations are, I didn't know what chart reading is, I didn't know what technical analysis is. Heck, I didn't even know TradingView existed at that time, okay? And the thing is that I told myself, this is just an investment. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to be, it's almost like a compounding effect where you just get money every single month and you throw that money for investment of your future. That's just what the old people say, right? Just buy something and keep it as an investment. That was the only idea. No stress of small time frames, no stress of what's going to happen next month or next month. I just knew I have a time, maybe next 4 or 5 years, I don't know. Within that time, I'm going to see what happens. And then I see BNB coming down here. This was coronavirus, big, huge swan event. And I was at my university, and then our teacher said that, hey, everything is really down. I think it's one of the best time to buy. And then everyone was afraid, okay, stock market is down, crypto is down, real estate is down, and whatnot. Just to see that this thing goes back up again, and it actually goes even way more back to $25, okay? So imagine that my average entry is almost like $27, right? And I see BNB crashing all the way down to $6. So we're talking about a nearly 76% minus portfolio Even worse, I've actually seen 90% of portfolio going down just for these things to climb back up again after some few months, go back up to my entry one more time, right? And then not only that, but if you try to see this thing again, then you will notice here, look, a start of a massive run. BNB sitting at $129. If you just continue to watch the candles and you play the candles, BNB is now at $260. And then you just continue to play a little bit more candles here, and this is going to take a while right there, and you can see it climbs, it shoots, and now BNB is at 586. It just keeps on going and going. Okay, it gets even more and more fun about it. So I'm just going to go and remove this whole pattern right now, the whole situation. And yes, if you go back to the top of the BNB back then, you have BNB that is actually sitting at $688. So if I actually got emotional and said, oh, BNB is at $6, I don't know what to do. Sometimes you have to think about your future, and you really have to secure your future by fighting bad times that you're in. Okay? I don't know, this is just a motivational thing, but that's just how it is. And back into Pepe, right? I don't know what Pepe can do. Even look, it's still the same thing, right? Take this small example as well. You're buying here, you crash to the downside. In the future, you're already up. The thing is that I don't know where exactly you're going to come and crash. Maybe down here, maybe sideways, move sideways. People who are holding don't really have to stress too much. That's the first thing I've learned. Eventually, at some point, you always get something back. And as far as I'm concerned right now, Pepe is down because of Bitcoin. Pepe was looking good by breaking up here. It was holding everything, but now it's down because of Bitcoin. I believe at some point we're looking for a retracement back up again. And I think we're going to go back again to 10,852 at least here, even if you're meant to go any more lower. Now, the biggest support here is that if you're going to have a crash, a huge crash, then maybe just down here one more time, right? And maybe make a lot of people bearish and then try to, consolidate for a long time and then maybe start to recover one more time. Now, the last thing about Bitcoin is that there's actually this following thing you must know and understand. If you go back on the monthly time frame of Bitcoin here, now we've actually touched the 10 on the monthly. Okay, so this is like the very first support on a higher time frame. So basically the uptrend of Bitcoin is still intact, even though yes, we're coming down for Bitcoin. Altcoins are taking lots of dips. I don't know, man. Things are going to change. I believe they're going to change. I strongly believe they're going to change. This is not just something that is really permanent. But the thing is that 10 EMA is coming into play. Let's just hope you do touch the 10 and start to get a move back up. So that's all for the video, and I'm going to see you the next one. Loves.